Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, Seven Heaven. I'm so grateful for every like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know we're the most blessed and highly favored channel on YouTube, y'all, so let's get into it. I'm really happy to see y'all back, and today we're gonna be doing a fun little reading. Y'all already know him, you love him. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. Who knows? Who really cares? But it's so funny. I don't really have a strong conviction about Taylor either way. I know she does her little thing, but Swifties be silly. Swifties feel so bad for themselves always. I guess it's just because Taylor sings so many breakup songs, but I never met a Swiftie that didn't feel super bad for themselves, and they be, and it's not even like homeless people or like someone who suffered a recent loss. It's like someone with a Starbucks cup in hand with just woe is me. But anyway, y'all, I digress. I don't mean to get hard on y'all Swifties, but we're gonna do a Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift reading today. I'm not gonna take those. But spirits, guides, and angels, can you please, let's start please with a card for Taylor. Seven of Cups. Look at that little blonde girl. It gave us a card for Taylor already, yes honey. And it's giving blank space. So it's gonna be forever or it's gonna go down in flames, honey. And we know she has her choice. I mean, that's her. She's the little witch looking up at the sky about like, look at all my old boyfriends. Which is cute, but there's a choosiness. So Seven of Cups, it's an emotional card, but it's like it's the emotional dilemma in a way. So she's the emotional dilemma. Huh. Even a little blonde girl. How good. Spirits, guides, angels, can you clarify our Seven of Cups, please? Whoa. Death. And Eight of Pentacles for work. I think part of the reason why she has trouble in the settle down is because it's like the death of her work. And I mean, we'll use the word work loosely, but like it threatens the life of her work and her ability. First of all, because she can't sing as many breakup songs when a relationship's going well, which is the caveat to being somebody who makes most of your money and does most of your art based off of love not going well. Suddenly, if you get lucky in love, then there's only so many love songs that are just like everything's going great that people are going to want to listen to, especially Swifties. So, and then there's this idea of, well, it's hard to just settle down and be a wife whenever you want to be touring the world, writing songs, going to award shows. It's hard to fully show up for the persona that she's created. Because, like, not all these, some of these are boyfriends, but some of these are just, like, career things. And maybe they're even her trophies, like all her awards that she's won. It's hard to choose just one person and being with one person over the workhorse that she is. So there's that threat of, like, everything she's built will die if she gives herself to a relationship. And Travis Kelce has kind of expressed, similar to his brother, that he just wants like a trad wife basically. And it's fine to cosplay as a trad wife, but it's a little bit different when you're actually sitting down and like sewing a blanket when you'd rather be like clubbing or writing like a breakup album. Can we have cards for Travis, please? The Hermit. I mean, he's a social dude, and this is a Virgo energy card for sure. But it's like that, I think that this is almost how he wants her to be. Like, he'll be the big famous one, and he almost wants a woman who's just gonna be like, I'm alone waiting for you. Because it's all fun and games now, but when he thinks about, okay, who am I gonna marry? Who's gonna make me look good and like a dominant husband? He wants someone that's just like, oh, I'm winning with my laptop. Can we have a clarifier for the Hermit, please? And more cards for Travis Spirit. Page of Swords. A communication card, but also sometimes it can be a stalking card. So that idea that like, and we have the laptop in this, so he's kind of obsessed with looking himself up on the internet, seeing what people have said about him. Can we get another clarifier, please, for the Page of Swords? Yeah, and there's like that disappointment whenever he's not trending, that addiction of just like, well, and also the disappointment when people compare him to one of her other guys or say that he's just gonna be another one of the guys. Yeah, there's a disappointment whenever we see her treat him like an option in a way, because he wants to be that number one and exceed all that. And I think it may finally be settling in. Thought it could go either way. Could we get one more card, please, for there may be some conflicts now. Five of Wands is a conflict card. And I think it's just the idea of ego clash. Similar to what we were saying with the Five of Cups. That like, well, he is defending his masculinity because the situation, as much as he enjoys the fame, is beginning to wear on him and make him feel a bit emasculated. And this is like, there's maybe been some harsh words exchanged between the two when drunk. Yeah, like, oh, whenever they're drunk, maybe exes get brought up. And that's not to say that, like, it is or isn't PR, because I think that every celebrity relationship is a little bit PR, but I think that there's that heartbreak as the high's worn off. Same thing with, like, with this and with this. There's, like, the high has kind of worn off. So then it gets weird to be like, well, what am I doing? And I think part of it too is like, he wants to break off on his own because he feels like he's big enough. I mean, think of like, obviously they're not a boy band, but think of Justin Timberlake of NSYNC or Beyonce and Destiny's Child. It's like obviously they're very talented, but the ego eventually wants to break off and do its own thing. So I think similarly, hell, look at Kim and Kanye. Who'd have thought? I think he thinks of himself as the Kim. And which, no comment as to whether like being on a reality show is comparable to being an athlete. Oh, there's a plane. But yeah, I think, and speaking of planes, I think that he thinks he can have a private jet of his own now. Like, just from dating her for a little bit and being this football star, he feels like he can be on his own. He's ready to be kind of like breaking hearts and being a player. And, damn, y'all. See? We're ready for everything to come tumbling down. Another thing about the Five of Cups is that this person's disappointed not because the wine spilled, but because they don't enjoy the taste of wine anymore. So I think for him, the high's worn off and he enjoys it. Like, it's different from Lana Del Rey and the Gator Man, because he had never done any of that. And not to say he's even super into that life, but it's all very new for him. Whereas Travis, he's been locally famous. He's had his little splashes. He's used to getting football attention. He had a hot girlfriend before. So now it's starting to wear on him a little bit more, where he's ready to kind of do his solo act and not kind of like live in her shadow anymore. Whereas for her, she's like, well, it's kind of another relationship that shades my old ones without making her look bad. Can we have a card for both, where the relationship is going? Can we have cards for the future of the relationship, please? Can we have cards for the future, please? Can we have cards for the future of the connection? Spirits, guides, and angels. Woo! Okay. Ooh. Ooh, the star. So, I have a few ideas about this. And I mean, I think that we'll pull a clarifier. We already know the relationship's been a star maker. But let's see. Can we have, please, a clarifier on the star and the relationship? So the King of Pentacles, that's him. It's elevated his status quite a bit more. It's elevated his status quite a bit more. And the Two of Pentacles, it's like there's the element of choice. Oh, my foot's asleep. The element of choice here. The element of choice. Where it's kind of like the same thing we were saying before. Is that it's hit a point where Taylor has to choose between like actually fulfilling that Trad-wife role and sacrificing a lot of the things that she built, or just keeping on how she was and moving on to the next. There's that fork in the road. Can we have another, please, Spirit? Can we have another card on the connection? Is there a marriage on the horizon or a split? Okay. Ten of Pentacles is a marriage card, arguably one of the strongest. Five of Swords, though, there's conflict here. Sorry, y'all. This little candle was burning out. The Lovers of Choice and the Queen of Pentacles, y'all. I mean, I think we're gonna see a Travis wedding. I think we're gonna see a Travis wedding. Yeah. It's not even my logic brain, it's the cards as they come out, y'all. Do we have one more card, Spirit? One more card just to confirm all the things you said. Make everything concise, beautiful, and clear. Swifties are gonna be happy about this. Seven of Wands, the defense. Seven of Swords, the sneaky. And Eight of Cups, which tends to be a walking away. It's interesting that those are closing cards, which honestly just makes me think that they are going to get married. Is it for the right reasons? Is it even our business? We don't know. But there's gonna be a wedding. There's gonna be a lot more people saying that it's PR. And y'all, don't even be surprised that there might be a cheating scandal. I'm gonna say it right now. There's the Star Maker. Oh, we don't have the Four of Wands in the back anymore. But there's the Star Maker. There's like this beautiful image of lovers. And there's that Knight of Pentacles. There's the Queen of Pentacles. So there may even be like some sort of child involved as well. Especially with this. I mean, those are very hopeful marriage cards. But it doesn't come without conflict because we have this Five of Swords. We have this Eight of Cups. And we have Seven of Wands. So that's like the self-defense. We have the Seven of Swords. So I would say expect a marriage and maybe even a child from the relationship, but also expect a cheating scandal or several. And a lot more of the PR rumors. And also don't be surprised if, again, not that it's like a PR stunt, but that they're both kind of in love with the stardom. Like they're ready to marry into their sort of like American royalty status. So, proposal. But again, does that mean how legitimate is a Hollywood proposal is someone else's question to answer. But I do think that we'll see them get married if I'm reading the cards as they fall out, y'all. And that's me reading the cards as they fall out. Hey, book a personal reading. Etsy.com/shop/fortunetellertarot. That's the shop. And I'll put the link below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Comment a reading that you want to see. And show y'all love however you can. I'm praying for you. Stay on cloud 7. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.